after the death of this body, our souls will be raised up for judgment in the resurrection bodies. Those who have accepted the forgiveness of sins offered by Jesus and have received His gospel will be raised up from the dead in glorified bodies that are incorruptible and immortal and will be forever with Jesus even after this present heavens and earth pass away. This resurrection is called the resurrection of the just, or the first resurrection, and is expected to take place shortly. The first resurrection is spread out for a period of more than 3.5 years and starts with Jesus coming in the clouds secretly as a thief to take away all of His followers, whether dead or alive, in the twinkling of an eye. This part of the first resurrection is commonly called the rapture. Soon after the rapture, the earth will enter into a 7-year period called the tribulation, during which it will face troubles that have never been experienced before. My latest song, Dorakadura, gives one an idea of some of the troubles that will befall the earth during this tribulation period. All those who choose to believe in Jesus and call upon His name during the first half of the 7-year tribulation period will be given glorified resurrected bodies and will be a part of the first resurrection. In the second half of tribulation, also called the Great Tribulation, the troubles upon the earth will increase greatly, and instead of repenting, the majority of men would be cursing God and die in their sins. During this great tribulation, 2 persons, one a world ruler, the other a false prophet, will occupy the center stage in world affairs. This world ruler will seek to enforce upon all mankind major changes in 2 areas, one related to worship and the other related to finances. Apart from stating that He Himself is God, He would set up an image in the Jerusalem temple and ask people the world over to worship only Him and the image He erected. He would also enforce cashless transactions, requiring people to receive a mark or number on their right hands or foreheads. All who refuse to obey these 2 commandments would get beheaded. Multitudes would prefer to get beheaded, and all of them will be given glorified resurrection bodies and worship God in heaven. These saints too will be part of the first resurrection. The Great Tribulation will come to an end in this manner. Jesus Christ will return to the earth along with the glorified saints and cast the world ruler and the false prophet into the lake of fire. He will then set up the kingdom of God upon earth, during which time the earth will enjoy great peace and prosperity for a period of 1,000 years. At the end of this millennial rule of Christ, the present heavens and earth will pass away and a new heavens and earth will be created. The end of the millennial rule is also the time for the resurrection and judgment of the dead. The dead will be given shameful bodies in this resurrection, and they will be judged according to their deeds. All whose names are not written in the book of life will be cast into the lake of fire, where the worm does not die nor the fire quenched. This is the second death. Believing or not believing Jesus affects your own eternity.